Well, I love both of these players. I guess I'm taking the good road.
Oh, he's kind of...
Oh,
fist bump, fist bump.
We have a Wave C game on stream.
Oh,
look at these.
Clean that is. It's going to crash, wait, hold on. Smash.
Here we are. Town and City.
Not going to be a lot of interacting, just for the record. Like,
that is a good point.
Well,
Both these characters do benefit from the camp. I'd like to say Sonic technically benefits from it more, even if Wario does get a whack.
in this matchup, yeah.
Wario's only getting 2 whacks, let's be honest.
I think in general, like, Wario has one of the best approach me mechanics. Because even when you're not near him, he's charging.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a projectile like he's going to throw at you, but like he's building up a mechanic that's going to kill you at 40.
100%. Peli's kind of just playing around at the moment, like putting some kind of pressure on, approaching, but then at the same time not necessarily throwing out anything aggressive and just retreating to reset the neutral stuff.
I think the Wafts are going to decide this, because if he's not hitting them, you're not going to be killing Peli. Oh, having said that, very clean. But it gets reset to neutral so quick after that.
Yeah, what Ron wants to do here is any opening that he gets, he does need to get a mile off it, if you will.
Yeah. Here's another opening, not too much.
That's the issue. If he gets a grab and doesn't really get a follow-up, then it's going to be a very much of a slog of a game, because it's just going to keep going back to neutral. Peli's not going to really want to let you come anywhere near him. But they both play it nice and calm, taking their time, no one's like overcommitting too much.
I am liking how Warren's pulling out so many of Peli's options. And the only thing I think he's going to have to watch out for is they're working now, but Peli's a big adapter.
Oh, 100%.
So we're going to see, I think, a lot of counterplay. Big
Warren gets the first stop.
That is a huge get.
There is a murmur in the crowd. People are watching. People have seen this and thought, ooh, maybe this is the best barrier in the world.
Ever, yeah. Of all time. And the Waft is on deck, yeah.
But like you say, there's only so many bites I feel like Warren's going to get before Peli wises up and stops letting it happen.
Yeah, yeah. But Warren is in a good position here. Oh, he doesn't have to approach it.
Warren can take his time, he's got the waft, obviously the longer he holds it, the less chance of the second one, but he also doesn't want to waste it either. No. He probably wants to get some mileage on this stock before he loses it.
Yeah, ideally. Peli is so good.
There you go, 6%, that's more than 0, so you can't complain too much.
Okay.
He's trying to get rid of the bite, interested in me.
Yeah. Oh, so Peli baited that out very well.
Oh yeah.
He's been doing those upbeats very like loosely. So Peli just did the spin dash like right close to him, and then yeah.
I feel like Warren spent a bit too much time over the past 8 seconds trying to play with the bike and stuff. Like,
see,
get pushed a second ago, but he's back in the lead again.
Yeah, and the Waft is where the big happens.
Technically, yeah, Warren, you could argue, is in the lead at the moment, even more so than just 16%.
Yeah. One there, one back, one up tilt, or up there.
Followed up here, and then
they're hard to hit on Sonic.
Oh, nice to avoid that. But he's off stage again, no bike. Early up B.
Oh, I like the idea.
Oh,
no, you can't.
Peli catches those.
These are top players you're playing against. You're not going to get away with recoveries like that. I think, you know, on a local level, that's going to work against a good chunk of players.
Local Smash quarter, but they've got one of the best players.
World class.
Yeah. It's just not going to cut it, really. But let's not count Warren out yet. He's still got that whack on deck. He is on stage again, got the bike back there, so he is back on stage. That's the advantage. But again, going for that bike doesn't work out this time.
You get to that percent where you now have to start considering, am I actually wanting to whack here? At the moment, yeah, but like a little bit more, you get to 70, you're like, I kind of want to say that's the final stop.
No punish on the parry, but he does still get a punish on the roll away. Warren's probably thinking he wants to try and take this stop without the waft. He wants to keep that waft now for the final stop. However, if he does use the waft, he could try and play for a half waft before the end of the game. But it's
I think he definitely wants to just get back out here and finish it off. But it's also going to be really obvious what he's looking for.
It's an interesting angle up and down.
Oh,
very
huge spin dash.
It's like Nardino knows he's got that. So, if you're Warren, what do you do now? Where do you, assuming Peli bans whatever stages Sonic bans, where do you think Warren would want to go, and what do you think he needs to do for game 2 to try, because he started off well, but
Yeah,
after that first stop,
it's the lead. The lead is so important, and Wario can't hold on to it as well as Sonic does in this matchup. I think
Mario Galaxy question mark?
the small stage is going to be banned because you want to have space. So maybe small battlefield. No, okay.
PS2.
PS2. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Because obviously Warren started off well, he got the first stop and then he tried camping a bit. I feel, like I say, he started playing around with the bike a bit too much, got punished once or twice for trying to pick it up. Peli was just waiting for that, and obviously the second speed was there in time to punish him for it before he could even do anything. But Peli runs in, gets behind, and already has that lead, 39%.
And it's just going to keep climbing, but Warren shutting it down immediately with the bite has been really imperative in this matchup.
Peli's come out swinging, I'd say, a little bit more than the first game, 62% already.
It's a top player thing. You see them.
They get that
after game
momentum.
1. It's not even momentum. They know their defensive habits. They've looked close, but they were downloading that entire time.
Oh, 100%. I mean, you saw it in the latter half of that first game. Obviously, Warren was in the lead, but the second half of the game, he didn't really get much going. Peli just ran away with it.
And now it's looking so hard. Like, Peli slowed it down, but also speeding up when he needs to, and he's just playing this so right. Warren's getting nothing.
Not overcommitting to anything, just waiting, calling out Warren's defensive habits, and just doing the business as he needs to. He's not in any rush, he's got the lead, he's got the game lead as well. He can do everything he pleases.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking like what moves really open up Sonic. You're not
As
running
Wario as
Nair.
well.
Nairs are really hard to land because of the drift. And bite's nice, you get some damage, but
Throw it out too early, Peli's going to see it, go around it, and then
it's only one hit.
Yeah, you're not going to get a follow-up off it, you're not going to get any more damage. Interesting option, but I mean, it worked, you can't play too much.
You really want something a bit bigger, but it's so hard to land on Sonic.
Yeah, Peli's doing really well to make sure Warren doesn't get more than like 2 hits at a time. Like, he got up tilt up air there, some damage, but obviously Warren's going to want a bit more, especially when he's behind. He's still playing Peli's game at the moment, and as bad as it sounds, he's going to be a bit of a struggle playing it as Wario as well.
The back air hits. Oh, not
kill.
stop. That would have been huge.
Yeah, they have to all do it though, and
Loads of lag on that.
Warren's not out of it yet. That was an interesting option of crawling into the invincible Sonic, but
Mental game, mental game.
yeah, to be fair, I would be confused as well. I don't even know if I would have reacted to it properly, but he does have last on deck again, so you could argue it's an even game.
Yeah. Not against Sonic. This is one of the few characters where
But at the same time,
hasn't hit.
he didn't even attempt to last in the first game, so we might not necessarily see it in this game either. If Peli, again, plays perfectly around it, not overcommitting, not giving Warren the chance to land, falling up air and up tilt.
Peli's positive on gluten, you know? Positive on SBF.
He knows this matchup
knows
is
what to
probably better than most people in the room.
What
You'd expect it as a top player, obviously, but
what Warren's looking for is he wants like an air dodge read, but Peli's not going.
yeah, Peli, everything Peli does has an intention behind it. There's no panic in like the air dodges or the jumps. So I think Warren's looking for a double down tilt, like a dash attack maybe, but again, Peli doesn't need to approach, doesn't need to like put himself in a position where the loss could become a problem. But Warren does land in there, doesn't really get anything off it though, unfortunately. But
Second hit is a bit awkward there.
trying to play in, not going to work there. Oh,
Okay,
no
the reaction.
from Peli.
That's it!
He gets it, he gets the tech read, and he's back in this.
Yeah, well, I say you need to find the hit, but like, you put them on the platform, they've only got like a couple of options, and
if
he picked wrong.
100% Warren was ready for that. But
Firing right back.
it's one of them, no waft anymore. Warren's taking a time, bit of a breather, he's having a think.
Not just that, don't need the walk.
Exactly, no waft.
This is going to be a slow stop.
By the end of it, you might get half waft, but
he's just
got his last stop alright, got some damage, but Peli is even it up. Ooh!
Those are really big. Oh, that's really big. Because now Warren has the liberty to just not approach Peli.
But just like that,
that.
Peli gets his combos going. That's what Warren's lacking, I feel. That's the difference.
It feels like Sonic's the combo character here.
Yeah, and Warren is hitting maybe 3 or 4 if he's lucky. Peli's getting like 4, 5, you know, obviously struggling with multi-hits, but look at it, 120% just like that. And now Warren's back to playing Peli's game again after the small amount of time where he got to play his own game. But it's coming down to the end. He might have overcommitted a little bit there, but
this is
not
an
punished for it.
matchup off stage because this is, you know, Warren can find a lot off there.
His bike might get it back in time. It doesn't matter, he doesn't need it, but he should have it.
Ah, yeah, it's gonna do it.
He's not going to have it. That's unfortunate there, but
Not being punished for those neutral gaps a lot.
it's true. He got the crowd's attention. He gets a round of applause. People's champ.
Warren is the people's champ.
Oh, 100%. Hitting the raw waft on the tech rollout.